Kanhun kerang ilakai jungkari India kalalong kabalapan kere banikon Persia ya ke Maldives hak jingilakai parlok lani ka FIFA International Friendly kabanlong haka kat kandai tere kuleber arhajar arpusan hajawa halal Nehru Stadium Shillong haka por nyogji janmiet kanek jingilakai kalong shibenta ban penkre ya kawat kabanengkong jongka AFC Asian Cup arhajar arpunyo qualifier kabanlong hak arpusan tere kuleber arhajar arpusan Persia ya kari Bangladesh. Habai keren berkinong thok kubor coach jongka India u Manolo Marquis lapan pawe kecing angnut ban khore ke jingjop Persia ya ke Maldives haswa bagani kon Persia ya ke Bangladesh. Marquis lapan pawe bat ai ke jingero i paj ba jongani ke nongba namar ki long je ba i bat skoptanat pha spang ke jingela kai football khamtam ha ke duran kam bat ke Indian Super League nagaleng jong uni coach ulapan ke jingkersan i paj ba ban ai man simlam ya ke kanhun yela kai jong kari India.
Preparation for the official game. I think a similar situation than Maldives in this case. We play in the Philippines. And obviously we want to win, obviously. But we know that the target in not only now, but in the former FIFA windows was or is to arrive in the best conditions as possible for the first game, first official game against Bangladesh on Tuesday.
Method. पहला तो बहुत अच्छा चल रहा है प्रैक्टिस एंड ऑल बहुत अच्छा चल रहा है और पहला फ्रेंडली मैच है और हमारा फोकस है दोनों गेम पे स्टेप बाय स्टेप और पहले कल फ्रेंडली मैच है उसके बाद बांग्लादेश के साथ है तो इस पे फोकस है स्टेप बाय स्टेप अच्छा करें.
We've been practicing very well. We have 2 games in front of us. First, we have a friendly game against Maldives, and we're taking things step by step. And then we'll face Bangladesh in the Asian Cup qualifier. They are important games, so we are preparing very well for both the matches.
Good question. Still 24 hours for the game. I don't think that we will play with the same team that we play against Bangladesh. But obviously you cannot play with 11 players tomorrow and 11. Well, you can, but maybe it's not the best if you want to prepare the game, no? But I'm very confident in all the players and it doesn't matter. It's not very important if you play this or play that. I think that there has to be a good game, good preparation for Bangladesh, and obviously some of them will repeat on Tuesday, but you never know what will happen during the games. And I like a lot this place. In fact, I know a lot of people, even former players. Even I work with former coaches that work here in Shillong. Even Shillong Legend has players that were my players in Hyderabad. Then I know that is a very nice place, and I repeat, someone asked me this question yesterday, no? When I watched the Durand Cup in Shillong during, it was July or August, I don't remember exactly, August, no? I said, wow, the ground is very good, the crowd, the atmosphere was very nice. And I say it would be good if one day, I'm not joking, seriously, it would be good if one day the national team can play in one ground with very good conditions and with this crowd that I think that will be a lot of people supporting India.
What is your expectation?
About?
About the match tomorrow, what is your expectation from the crowd?
For the crowd. Sometimes it's a mix, it's a 50-50, no? It's the crowd obviously has to cheer the team, but obviously the team has to give them something. And I think the chemistry between the crowd and the
question, brother.
I was prepared for this question. He will play, let's see. For sure some minutes he will play. I don't know if will be starter or will be from the bench, but I think that will play some minutes. No, we allow in this game there are allowed six substitutions, then 17 players has the possibility to play, and I think that Sunil will be one of them.
Is this return boost the morale of the young players? Coach, is this his return boost the morale of the young players like him and many others?
Yeah. But I repeat the same in my former press conference about this. Is the national team is not about the developed players. Developed players is they have to arrive. The main team we need to win games, and if we need to win games, we need to call the players who are in a better shape. And obviously, Sunil, of course, that he helped the young players. But I think that if you check the scorers in ISL, it's very clear who is the Indian player with more goals. Doesn't matter if he's 20, 40, or if he's my grandfather with 87, will be here in the national team.
Next question.
I can speak. I don't have enough time to speak about it because we can speak 7 hours. This is very difficult to speak about. The only thing that I can tell you is that there is a space in 1.5 million population. There is a space for more than one sport. And then India. One day, one player in India, one famous player in India, said that maybe India is not a country of sports. And maybe it's true. Yeah, suddenly appeared one guy who throws javelin and is world champion. But yeah, some good results in badminton, some good results in hockey. But football in the 50s or 60s, maybe we need to infrastructure of the, not only in football, in all the sports, then for sure with this population, same than China. But China is better is good in a lot of sports, not in football. But finally will increase. Obviously, every sport, not only football, every sport starts with the grassroots, with kids playing football, with grassroots, with scouting, with facilities, with good coaches. It's a big chain, and the last part of the chain, I repeat again, is the national team. I know that everyone wants to win. We want to win, and I think that we will win. Yes, but the main part is to start from the grassroots.
Next question.
We have the fourth highest international score among youngsters in game. Chetri is there. Why is it that we lack? The same question, additional question to that. Is it because of lack of stamina, lack of exposure?
It's not about luck or bad luck. There are a lot of factors. Maybe still we don't have enough quality to arrive to the level that everyone is expecting. But again, finally, this is a process, and I feel that in the future, but I don't know if it will be to work from the grassroots again. India will get good results for sure.
We have the last 4 minutes.
There can be, if there are how many players? 4 or 5? Yeah, probabilities are there because 17 can play. I think, yeah, can be players to play also. And all the clubs, even Sunil is not playing a striker in Bengaluru. He's not playing winger, he's playing like winger inside, in the left side. But the reality is that in Indian football, practically, yes, there are some strikers, but they are not starters. People speak about I-League. Okay, my opinion, there is difference between I-League and ISL, and my opinion, when you arrive to top level, you have to play against the strongest opposition, and the strongest opposition in India is ISL. Then to play 2, 3, 4, 5 good games in I-League is not enough. You need to perform good in ISL. But it's a chain, no? Because you can tell me, yeah, but if there are no strikers in ISL, yeah. But maybe there are strikers, but practically they don't have, they don't play. They play few minutes. But there are, and the other thing is that there are a lot of players that they are strikers, and because in ISL everyone plays with foreigners in this position, they are playing as a winger. But Irfan, for example, is a striker. He's playing as a winger, but he is a striker.
We'll take the last 3 questions.
Yes, I switched to you as a replacement for Chante. Do you expect him to score goals in this upcoming match?
Chante expected to score goals.
No. I thought that.
Positions. No. It's not this guy replaced this guy. It's more about we were 25, we lost one player, one winger, we call one winger. But in one moment we didn't call another player because we have a lot of players who can play winger. In the case of Chante, but both were in the list. Chante and Chetri, they were both in the list. And I think it's not important if it's Chetri or another player. The important thing is that we need to score goals in open play, in set pieces, the centre backs, the midfielders, the wingers, the strikers, attacking midfielder. This is the main thing.
फैंस को आप देखोगे बहुत में बहुत सपोर्ट है इधर भी जैसे हम पहले कभी इधर मैचेस नहीं हुआ नेशनल टीम का तो अभी हो रहा है तो इसमें भी और अच्छा है इंडिया के लिए कि और भी यंग प्लेयर हैं जो उनको बहुत मोटिवेशन मिलेगा इससे जो जैसे अभी शिलोंग में मैचेस हो रहे हैं गुवाहाटी में हो रहे हैं तो उससे जैसे मेघालय में अभी फर्स्ट टाइम खेल रहे हैं तो इसमें हमको भी बहुत अच्छा लग रहा है इधर आके प्रैक्टिस करके और कल और फैंस भी आते हैं और सपोर्ट मिलता है अच्छा और आगे जाके जो यंग प्लेयर हैं उनको भी मोटिवेशन मिलेगा कि नेशनल टीम के लिए खेलना और
We feel great to come here in Shillong. It's the first time our national team will be playing in Shillong. And Northeast is known for its fan following for football. Football is the biggest sport here, and playing here, taking football to diverse regions, and that's a great thing for football. And it's great that it allows young players or youngsters to come and watch us and take motivation from that and become great players. Thank you.
The last question.
Is a respective word because everyone speaks about tiki-taka like wow, Spain tiki-taka, and this word, when someone invented this word, was to speak perspective about how the Spanish team, Barça, Real Madrid, or Spain national team play. I understand your it's about to combine the players, touch, combination between the midfielders with the wingers. Finally, there are a lot of different styles. The main thing is to win the game, but obviously there are different ways to win. We have here 24, 25 players. You know that it's completely different to train in a club than in a national team. In a club you have pre-season, you have training sessions every day. During the week you have maybe 4 or 5 practice. In the national team you have some time you have 1 week, sometimes you have 3 days. is more difficult. This is the reason that usually you need time, and usually you need to find the correct group, because sometimes people don't understand, oh, why you call again this player, because we are working in more or less in the same way during the different FIFA windows. If you are changing 15 players every time, it's different. I know that there are some players that they are in good shape, that you have to call them, yes, but more than tiki-taka, the thing that we need to find is a style to implement for the future, not only for these two games.
Okay, I'm afraid we